Well, as lawmakers in Annapolis debate possible solutions to the state's energy crisis, officials say nuclear energy should be part of that equation.
That's right. Bills are being proposed to incentivize more nuclear in the state. And while nuclear energy has been a controversial energy source in the past, a new poll shows growing support. Fox 25's Jessica Babb breaks it down for us.
This new UMBC poll shows that more than 50% of people polled support nuclear energy, something that could be critical as many lawmakers right now are looking to expand the state's nuclear energy footprint. With the state's energy issues mounting, from residents getting strapped with big bills to the state not producing enough energy and data center demand driving the debate.
The continued demand growth without building more in-state generation created a perfect storm of challenges.
While the focus from state leaders has long been centered around creating clean and renewable energy and reducing emissions, with renewable energy sources like wind and solar just not cutting it, producing small amounts of energy, the question now is how can the state generate more?
All the numbers point to expanding nuclear.
Especially since a large amount of the energy we do generate already comes from nuclear.
This body knows the importance of nuclear energy in Maryland. Calvert Cliffs nuclear power plant generates 40% of Maryland's in-state electricity that is zero-emission, clean baseload energy.
This new UMBC poll shows their support for nuclear statewide. The poll surveyed more than 800 Marylanders. 51% of people say they support expanding the use of nuclear energy. While other renewable sources still have more support, more people say they support expanding nuclear rather than coal. And bills being debated in Annapolis could help the state get there, like the Energize Maryland Act, which the governor's office supports. It would classify nuclear as clean energy and sets up a process to encourage the development of new nuclear energy projects in the state.
We think this bill will help us get on track.
Another bill proposed by Senator Brooks with a hearing next week could also help pave the way for nuclear. On top of that, a slew of other bills to tackle the mounting energy crisis are being hashed out in the House and Senate.
The purpose of this bill is to keep our state's promise to property owners.
Like bills working to protect conserved land from overhead transmission lines, like the controversial Maryland Piedmont Reliability Project, a 70-mile transmission line sprouting up to fill the demands from data centers. Lawmakers also want to make sure all alternatives are considered in the process.
And it would be really prudent of us to start putting some guardrails in place and some regulations.
Other bills are related to more thorough energy and transmission planning, better representation from the Maryland Public Service Commission, the commission that makes a lot of decisions on energy projects, and making sure data centers pay their fair share for energy infrastructure.
That is why HB 1329 is so important. It is focusing on today's energy crisis by allowing utility, electricity suppliers to enter the energy generation space.
On Friday, there will also be hearings on the energy bills top Senate Democratic leaders are introducing, which in part includes a push toward nuclear.
We have to provide a path towards more Maryland-made energy. We need it cleaner than the energy we produce today, and we need it now.
There are a lot of bills being debated in Annapolis right now, but at this point, it's not clear which ones will actually end up passing. In Baltimore, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.